Well guys, part 3 to TJ's chainsaw, big ass 990 chainsaw restoration. And I dang near forgot about you guys. I'm feeling kind of bad. I've been taking pictures like crazy, but in my want to just keep on going, I forgot to take some video, and that just dawned on me. As you can see, we've been putting the saw back together. Gas tank is mounted, fuel line's routed, and that rhymed. And there's a filter in there and all that good stuff. Side covers are on, as you guys know, muffler's on. Got brand new seals, and today I started painting. Look at all the painting I got done. Wow, look at all that. Nah. Decals showed up from Sugar Creek Saw Supply on the first light coat of paint here on the starter cup. What do I mean first light coat of paint? I've done primer paint, decals, and clear. I'm on the first light coat of clear. As you guys can see, it's coming out pretty well. It's not perfect because I am not the best body man, and this starter cup was pretty dented up. But I'm happy with it. You know what? That'll look good enough for me. Now, the cream of the crop. These two right here. The side cover has a nice shine to it, as you can see. Really nice protection over the decals as well. I've got 4 coats of clear on there in total. There's 2 light coats followed by 2 really heavy coats, and I figured that would do the trick. This one here is the cream of the crop today. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to move around for you guys to see this, but we'll see if we can squish around here. Obviously the camera doesn't want me to show you guys. I should just save this for later. Let's see what I can do here. Hold on. Readjust things. Alright, now I got the whole shop open, so every car, you're going to hear every car in the world. Oh, let's see if we can, come on, turn around. There we go, look at that, guys. It ain't the best picture, but you guys get the idea. It's shiny, and it's done. Oh, I'm happy. I'll make another video once she's all done. But yeah, that came out really well. I basically did the same thing with these. Had to prime them. Holy crap. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. It kind of adjusted itself there. I do not want this falling because that's still wet clear. It takes a good, I want to say, 3 hours for this clear to actually dry to the touch. Even though it does have a hardener in there, it takes a lot longer for that hardener to cure up, which is okay. It's a darn good clear. Huck 01955, I think. I'm sorry, Huck, I can never get your username right. Anyhow, he's done a lot of restorations too. He recommends you let these parts sit for about 30 days before you expose them to oil and gas and all the acidic stuff, which is true. So that's what I'm going to do, or I'm going to try to do. Hold off, let this stuff sit and cure for as long as I can. The warm days are here, so it won't take too terribly long because it gets nice and warm in this garage in the evenings. But all these parts are just sitting. These caps have not been cleared yet. That's going to be next. Like I said, I just got 3 more coats total. 1 more light coat to kind of cover up the decals. You don't want to do heavy coats on these decals because you can wrinkle them and you can actually lift them. The solvent can get trapped under the adhesive and lift it. So you do a couple light coats, seal them in, and then you follow that by some really heavy coats, and that just puts a nice layer over them and protects them. A couple more parts here. Little levers that are painted up. These have been cleared, and of course this is not focusing well enough for you guys to see it. But that's the chain oiler rods. So those have been cleared up. Just letting those dry. Well, I'm going to get back to work. So I got kind of pressed for time at this point. I've still got to put 3 more coats of that down and get those done. And then I got to be somewhere. So we're going to do it right. And I am just stoked. This has got to be one of my best restorations yet. The Wiz came out amazing, and this one's coming out just as well. And I'm stoked, guys. So, well, I'll make another part of this video showing these cleared and the finished product with that before I end this part. And then once these are all painted up, we'll let them probably sit. Today is Thursday, and I believe it's the 7th. We'll probably let them sit until Saturday, and I'll probably just keep plugging away at putting this thing back together. I'm waiting on points and condenser from a couple people, and hopefully they'll respond with getting those to me really soon, because I want to get this thing back together really bad. Getting tired of waiting. So, alright peoples, we'll catch you on the next one. And after about 4 coats of clear, all the parts are looking pretty darn good in my opinion. Started with 2 light coats and did 2 heavy coats, and everything's sealed up real nice. Pretty dang happy with it. It's got plenty of shine, that's for darn sure. Did 3 coats under here. Got this all sealed in. But man, takes a lot of patience trying to get these decals down, and they're still not perfect, but it could have been a lot worse. And got the caps all painted up and cleared as well. So those are done. And here's the side cover and the main starter cup. Side cover came out fantastic as well. Very pleased with it. You know, I was gonna center that gasket, that decal. Get you guys turn sideways here. There we go. That should be a little more level for you. But all the stock ones I'd seen, they are in just about that area, and I was gonna put it centered, but Homelite put them right there, so that's where I put it. Just decided to keep it in that area, I guess. And then starter cup. You guys can definitely see it is far from perfect as far as knocking most of the dents out, but it's definitely better than it was. I might try to find another one, like an NOS cup of some sort, and do that. Just get a couple decals and do that, and hope for the best. But, well, now it's just letting this stuff sit overnight. And maybe tomorrow I'll get to it, maybe not. Maybe hanging out with a buddy of mine tomorrow evening after work, or not. Trying to see if it's going to conflict with his schedule or not. If it doesn't, you can be sure I'll be in here putting this darn thing back together. Probably tomorrow what I'll do is work on getting the side back on. Oh, whoops, just walked right into a part. Good thing it wasn't drying still. I'll probably work on putting the gears back in, get the clutch and the drive gears back on, get the sprocket and everything mounted, and then work on getting that side cover back on. I may wait till this weekend too, give this a few good days to dry, because I've noticed once this clear tends to dry up real nice and hard, it doesn't chip quite as easily as the other clears I've used in the past. I can actually tighten screws down, and it hasn't been chipping the clear, so I'm going to maybe see about letting it dry a little bit longer. But anyways, at least till tomorrow evening, that'll give it quite a bit of time to dry, cure up a little bit. So, anyhow, there you guys go. We're well on the way to getting this thing back together, and it ain't looking half bad. So, if I wasn't set on running this darn thing, it'd be one heck of a nice shelf queen. And I'm almost a little bit sad that I'm going to be running it. I'm kind of sad now, because I mean, it's turned out so much nicer, but, well, I made a promise, and I'm going to stick to it. So, we're going to run this dang thing. Alright, we'll catch you on the next one, part 4. This is part 3. And TJ from TJ's Chainsaw Restoration saying, good night. Getting some shut-eye. Got another day tomorrow. See ya.